We are the Trudel family. This is our son, Thomas Trudel.
And this is Nova, and that's Ella.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Ivan.
Thomas goes to Hope's Home Daycare in Prince Albert.
Thomas has a genetic condition that there's no other known or documented case on the planet, so that's like 1 in 7 billion.
Thomas spent the first year of his life in hospital. I lived at Ronald McDonald House for about the first 6 months. And he would come back and forth on his days off and take extra time off to be there, and the girls would come back and forth as we could have them, but as he had procedures happening, it was hard to have the girls there as well. At that point, we had reached out and were talking with Hope's Home, and they had a spot for him there, which was a step forward for us to get him out of the hospital.
We were so obviously scared because he's a lot of work.
It's been a lot to learn, and it's not just a tube feed. It's learning oxygen and oxygen tanks and concentrators and how you change everything, and you know.
And when should we give him morphine? When should we give him Ativan, gabapentin, clonidine? I mean, like all of these things that we're
used to Tylenol and Advil for your kids. Now we're giving drugs that are much more than just Tylenol and Advil, so it's kind of scary doing that at first.
Thankfully for Hope's Home, they had offered to make room for him, and so that helped us during the days Monday to Friday, which is a huge help.
At this point, there isn't a lot of other options without the nurses to help us in the evening. Some nights he's awake all night, and he does require oral and nasal suctioning, as well as his tube feed is on a continuous feed for 19 hours a day. So we rely on the help too with our nurses so that we can get some sleep and still take care of our 2 other girls.
He's my best friend because I love him.
If we didn't have Hope's Home, we probably would have burnt out a long time ago. When he's good, he's manageable, but when he's not good, it is a big handful. Yeah. It takes both of us. We don't even know what we would do. There is no such thing as help for a kid like this outside of Hope's Home. Before we had Thomas, we had heard of Ronald McDonald House, and we had heard of Hope's Home. Until we had Thomas, you just really have no idea until you're in that world. Once you're in that world, you see that there is major lack of support.
Hope's Home too provides the opportunity for our girls to still have playtime, have fun, do the things that they should be doing.
So we owe a lot of thanks to Hope's Home.
I love him so much. I love him this much.
How much do you love him?